you're into skincare, you probably know that French pharmacy skincare has its own occult following, and I happen to be one of those people. For the first 30 years of my life, I literally did not do any sort of skincare. I had no knowledge about skincare at all. So I used to wash my face with soap, I know, cringe. And I would also moisturize myself or my face with body lotion. And thankfully, I had a pretty good diet and I have good genetics. So I never had major issues with my skin until I had a baby. So my first introduction to French skincare was actually when I was 3 months postpartum. I started to deal with melasma and hormonal acne, and someone suggested while I was in France that I go to the pharmacy to get some advice about how to manage my skin. And so that is how I got into French skincare, specifically French pharmacy skincare. I started out with brands such as La Roche-Posay, Vichy, Avène, and now I'm using different products that I like to try here and there. So while I was in France recently, I decided to go to the pharmacy and pick up some goodies, some old products that I love to use, and some new ones that I'm just going to try out and see if I like them. So stay tuned for the haul. So I have my goodie bag right here. So we're going to start with, well, let's just see what comes up. So we're going to start in the cleanser category. The first thing that I got is this micellar water by Philogar. It's supposed to be good for cleansing, removing makeup, and hydrating. So this is something that I would do in the morning or at night after wearing makeup. I don't wear too much makeup, but a good micellar water never hurts. So I am going to try this one and I'll give you guys, so we'll see how this one goes. I've never used this before. All right, next up, and I started using all of these. I got, this is by the brand Caudalie. I got their 3-in-1 vitamin C energy moisturizer. So this is something that I would use in the morning, right after I cleanse my skin and before I moisturize and sunscreen. So looking forward to trying this out. Next thing that I got in the moisturizer category is Embryolisse. Again, this is my second tub of this. I absolutely love Embryolisse. So one of the main ingredients in Embryolisse is shea butter and glycerin. So it's really good for hydrating the skin, but it doesn't leave you oily, which is what I really love. I also got Biafin. So Biafin is a moisturizer that is supposed to be used for burns. I am very prone to burns. I don't know if you can see, but I have hypertrophic scars as a result of burns. And while I was in France, because I was so jet lagged and so tired, I actually fell. And I had a huge scrape on my knee, so it was really important that I find something that I could use to help with the healing process. So I got Biafin, and so this is something that I'll just keep underneath in my medicine cabinet in case someone has a burn. I can use that as well. If you're into skincare, then you've probably heard about the Cicaplast Balm. This is a very thick moisturizer that would be really good for the skin, probably to use at night. I have very dry skin, so I was definitely interested in trying this. I have tried the Double Repair Cream, and I currently use the Lipica Balm for my body and face. That one is not as thick as this one, so we'll see how this one goes. But it's not supposed to be clogging, so yeah, I'm looking forward to using this one. I think I mentioned that I bought Embryolisse. I also decided to get the body lotion as well. Right now I'm using La Roche-Posay's Lipica Balm, but going into the spring, that one is a little too heavy. So I'm going to try this one for the spring and the summer and see how it goes. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Next up is I got a 0.5 retinol by the brand Dermaceutic. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It has 0.5 retinol solution, 1% ceramide, vitamin C and vitamin E, panthenol, and allantoin. So this is really good for anti-aging. I will be trying this at night. Currently for my retinol, I am using the A313 retinol pomade, which is basically a retinol palmitate. It's on the lower end in terms of the potency of retinoids. It's pretty good so far, so I'm going to be adding this to my retinol regimen. My plan for retinol is to use 3 different types of retinol in my skincare routine to basically help keep my skin as beautiful as possible. And I have to say, retinol has been amazing in helping me manage my hormonal acne. Last but not least is homeoplasmine. So I have seen a lot of people buy this product. A lot of people recommend using it as a moisturizer to use on areas where you have irritation. So I am prone to eczema, so this I will be trying out in areas where I have eczema. I also have heard that you can use this as a lip moisturizer. So yeah, I will figure out all the different ways that I can use this and keep you guys posted on if I like it or not. So going back to the brand Degha, I hope I'm saying that right. I ended up getting this hydrating plumping water cream, because again, you can never have too much hydration. I was trying to find something that is not too heavy because we're kind of going towards the spring weather, and so most of my moisturizers are quite heavy. So I'm gonna try out this hydrating plumping water cream by Degha, in addition to their hyaluronic acid that I also purchased, and also use the micellar water to cleanse my skin. And I will let you guys know if I like this or not, so stay tuned. So I know that this video is about French skincare, but I did pick up some French perfumes that I wanted to try. So I'm like, well, it's just me and you, right? So why don't I just tell you about it? So the first perfume that I tried, or that I bought, is called La Petite Robe Noire, which basically is the little black dress. I like how this smells. It's not too strong. It's not too floral. It just seems quite sophisticated, but just not too much. So I'm looking forward to using this. I'll keep you guys posted on if I like this perfume moving forward. But yeah, these perfumes, thankfully I got them at duty free because they tend to be quite pricey. The next perfume I got for my mom, it's called Flower Bomb by Victor Rolf, I think. I got this box for her, and as you can see, it comes with the lotion, a full bottle of perfume, and then a travel size bottle. I really like how this smells. It's very floral, but just not too much. Again, I have like terrible issues with when it comes to using fragrances because I just sneeze a lot with my allergies. But this one, for some weird reason, did not do anything for me. So I might be stealing this from my mom. Don't tell her. So yeah, that is the end of my French Pharmacy skincare haul. Do let me know below if you enjoyed this video, and let me know what other videos you might be interested in the future. My next video will be me talking about my favorite moisturizers for dry, sensitive skin. So make sure that you stay tuned to watch that video. A bientôt!